Okay, so a friend asked me to make a video a while back, and I told her I'd make it. And she wanted me to cover why life is hard and how you're supposed to make it through. Just a little introduction here. This is Bullet. He's a Chihuahua, and this is Edward. Where you at, Ed? That's Ed. He's our other Chihuahua. Um, and everybody knows me. I'm Keebaway on YouTube. Okay, so basically, what we're going in today is life in general. Now, life is rough. The end. I mean, honestly, that's basically it. When you go into life, you start off as a kid. Got no worries, no cares. You just have to worry about making your parents mad and basically just screwing up at school, right? Well, then it starts to get harder. You grow up and you realize, hey, I've got some responsibility now. I've got to clean the kitchen. I've got to clean my room. I've got to vacuum. Oh my God, what do I do with this thing, right? And then you get into high school and it's homework and homework and more homework and essays and band and art and whatever else you join, right? And it gets harder. And then you get into real life and you're thinking to yourself, holy shit, what did I get into, right? Take me, for instance. Right now, I don't have a job. I live with my best friend's parents right now. I'm looking for a job. If anybody has any ideas for that, send them over. I've got student loans that I have to pay from a college that I went to. Yeah, guys, 20 years old. It says 23 on my profile, but I'm 20. It just, it's hard, you know? You've got bills you gotta pay, you've got people you have to worry about, you've got to worry about making the wrong person mad. It's not easy. But right now what I'm doing to get through it is I find people I can talk to. I go online a lot. I know that sounds a little like lame or whatever, but I go for walks. I tried smoking, don't do it. It's not worth it, really. It's an expensive habit that you can't afford. It's just really rough. But I'm making it through so far. I mean, you just gotta keep an upbeat attitude about it. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but, you know, it's life for you. um, Eat, sleep, get up the next day, be glad you're alive. I mean, there are people out there with far worse situations than what you've got. Like, you're not gonna get another one, you know? Live for the moment, is what I'm trying to say. You know? You get to the point where it's just kind of like, wow, you're actually right. You know? You're thinking to yourself, you've got a point. What am I doing? Why am I being so depressed? I mean, you might get beat by your parents, you might get downed by everybody else, nobody might like you, something along those lines, right? Well, think about it this way. There are kids out there are people out there that don't have homes, they don't have food, they don't have water. They're constantly getting downed by diseases. There are people coming in from different countries owning them. I mean, I think you've got it a little bit better than that. And sure, life is hard, but be glad you've got one. I mean, you know, be glad that you have a life. Go through it, live it. Just be yourself. Don't try to conform to anybody else's rules and regulations or anything like that. Just live. That's all I'm trying to say. Just live. Take dogs, for instance. They sleep, they eat, they poop, they play. That's it.
Life for me.
I know, right? It seems simple, but in their little doggy heads, there's much more going on. Like, you don't really understand how they work. Like, yes, they eat, they poop, they sleep, they play, but they don't care whether they live or die. They just live the best they can. And it really gets to the point where... You comfy? It gets to the point where you just finally realize, hey, I could do that. You know? Cats. They sleep, they eat, they poop, they play. I mean, animals have it to where they don't really worry about what the next day is going to hold for them. They just worry about the now. If they want to sleep, they can. With us, it's a little bit more complicated because we have to have jobs and there's money involved and it's yada yada yada, and it gets monotonous, really. But live for the moment. Don't have any regrets, and if you do have them, write them on a piece of paper and burn them. Just get rid of them. And if you guys like need anyone to talk to, need a set of ears to rant at or whatever, go ahead and I'll put my Yahoo link in there and you guys can add me, and I'm on most of the time. Add me on there, add me on Facebook, MySpace, anything like that. Message me on here and I'll listen. Let me know what you're thinking. What's going on in your life. I'll help as best as I can, you know? I'm a good set of ears. I talk a lot, but I'm a good set of ears. I've helped out lots of people. Edward, cover your shame. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just live. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and message me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.